feel much better today. Thank you for your prayers. My back is still really sensitive and tender, but it's not like in pain like it's been. Here we go. I'm going to start with doing some of these. I haven't done them in a long time, just to kind of strengthen my upper body because who knows what muscles are affected. So welcome again to Granny Fit 100-day challenge, and we're moving on up into the 80th some days, and not many left. So let's just get at it. And I'm going to try to do my breathing exercise while I do my physical workout, just to kind of like double the ante kind of thing. Okay. This is a resistance exercise, not a weight exercise, but in resistance it offers kind of a weight, and I'm feeling it in my arms and my upper body, and because I'm puffing, I'm feeling a little dizzy. I think that's why I'm feeling a little dizzy. And I'm going to start taking some stretches here, so when I do the rest, I don't push myself. Okay, flat on the floor, foot forward, and lean out as far as you can. Do you feel the pull up the back of your leg? I'm actually uploading onto Windows today because YouTube has not been a faithful program to videotape through. We had to redo our Bible studies last night again. YouTube is often, almost every time, cuts us out anywhere it chooses 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. And when you've read for 15 minutes or exercised for 15 minutes, I can really feel this in the back of my legs. I'm really pushing down and holding. But anyways, when you read or exercise for 15 minutes and then you edit and you find out that you have 3, 4, 5 minutes of your workout or your reading, you have to start all over, and there's no guarantee when you start all over that the second one will be full feature or cut off as well. So there's no integrity to YouTube. I call it integrity because they tell you you can upload for 14 minutes and 59 seconds or whatever, but they don't hold to that. It's whatever they feel like. And I'm sure there's someone, when you upload, they don't let you upload just anything. There is someone actually monitoring it. So whether it's the person monitoring it who discredits what you're doing, makes that decision or cuts it short, I phoned my server and asked them if it's a possibility it's a server problem. And they said absolutely not. We have really high speed. Never had any trouble with that with anything else, banking or whatever. And looked into my computer and had a computer person come and check it, and it's not the computer. And so it's all been boiled down that it's a YouTube issue. So, and I'm not the only one. I went on to check to see if there were other people having complaints, and apparently I'm not the only one having that problem. The problem with doing it live through Windows is it's not live. It's being videotaped, and then I have to re-edit it, and then I have to upload it. And even then, sometimes YouTube will cut it, or they won't accept the Windows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38, 39, and 50. I'm already feeling the muscles tightening in my back, and because I don't want that, I'm going to stop at 50. They're already tightening through my shoulder. I don't know why I can work out all winter. I feel fabulous. Felt like I was 25 again until I got to about day 75. And spring came and Did a little bit of work, which is typical for spring. And now my muscles are just trying to stretch every joint that I can. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead now and do some of these really nice Pilates back ones, which are easier on my back and probably a whole lot healthier. I'm going to start with the ab breathing, fire breathing. I don't know why they call it fire breathing, but anyways, here we go. I think the idea of the fire breathing is to get the blood to rush to that area, so when you do the rest of the workout, it's more effective. Possible. It's my theory anyway. So this is the one where you breathe, pull your tummy out and go, oh, big tummy, and then pull back and exhale, little tummy, okay? I think we'll try 20 of these. Here we go. I think that was 20. I hope. You counting? Okay, now we'll do the other ones when you're turning. Wondering if it'd be better if I put my knees down. Maybe not. Let's try. I definitely feel this one in my back. I'm going to go slow and easy. That's probably enough. My friend Robin says I should be doing weights. It's good for my bone marrow and my immunity and building body strength. And especially as we get up into our mature years. Doesn't say old age, but she's being nice. We need to be conscious about that. So, on my back as well. I may get a membership with the Y. Gently work into doing a weight program. I'm going to try to do these slightly knee bends. But I'm hooking my ankles on the edge of this and just do some ab work. My back is already starting to go all over the place, so I just really can't afford to mess it up any more than it already has been. So slow and easy. There's these little girls on YouTube that are putting a diary on. It's a visual diary, and it's of themselves losing weight. So they take a picture of themselves in their underwear. This could be dangerous for little girls. And they're in their bikini, extreme bikini underwear, little mini bras, and they're saying, this is the before day one, and I'm going to lose weight, and so watch me get thin kind of thing. And I stumbled across them last night when I was checking out to see how many of my videos were cut short, kind of an average. And all along the side, they had these other little girls doing their little workouts. They weren't really working out. They were just journaling. Some would show themselves every day, some every week. I think once a week if you're in your underwear is more than enough. But it's so sad to see how bulimic and anorexic and so weight obsessed our society has become. One of these little girls, she looked really in good shape. I saw nothing wrong with the shape that God had given her, and yet she still wanted to lose another 20 pounds. Girl, some people wrote and said, "Way to go, you look great." Of course, there was an odd, rude comment from teenage boys or dirty old men, but some of the girls were kind enough to say, smart enough to say, "You know what? You've got a great body. Go any farther, you're going to make yourself sick. Don't make an obsession of this." And so I haven't been getting any comments on mine. Nobody encouraging me, saying, "Way to go. Keep it up. You look great." That would be nice. Then I could say to my husband, "I look great. I don't have to do this." No, I'm teasing. But I have sisters who are very beautiful, very thin, and I've always been a chubby one. My sister Diane was a model. My sister Shannon was a dancer. She was on TV when TV was like in very few homes early in the back in the days when hardly anybody had one. My sister was on TV. Amazing artist, amazing dancer, beautiful long red hair in a ringlet. She's gorgeous. And my sister Diane was long. They all had long hair, really thin. And my brothers are thin, and my little sister Tracy's thinner. She's like a very thin family. So my mom would tell me that I was like fat, overweight. And when my sister Diane went into modeling, I said, being a enthusiastic young girl, maybe 10, 12 years old, I wasn't very old. I said at the table one night, "I'm going to be a model when I grow up too." And my mother said, "Yeah, as if you'd have been a model, the horse snowshoes," she said. You'd be able to model anything with the weight you got on the girl. So that has obviously wounded me. It's never left me. My mom will probably never remember she said it, nor anybody else. But I can understand. I've always had that image of myself as being grossly fat because of those kinds of things that I grew up with as a child. And when I look at old pictures, I think I didn't look too fat. But and yet I still can't seem to heal my brain or my emotion that whatever weight I am, first child, very, very young, said to me I was a breeder. I had the kind of pelvic and bones for breeding, having many children. That also stuck with me, obviously. I have a big family. But I think of these little girls, and they're doing all this, putting themselves on YouTube in their underwear, and having this watch me get skinny challenge kind of stuff. And it makes me sad because it's almost like it's epidemic. Hitler had a goal to make people obsessed with looks, but that obsession for looks is like a virus now. It's crazy that I'm a grandmother. And my grandmother, I have pictures of my grandmother at my age. She was round and plump and happy and baked pies and wore an apron and put her hair in a bun. And the gray didn't bother her or anybody else. And her and all the other grandmothers met for tea, and they had quilting classes, and they made stuff for the grandchildren all year to send away at Christmas, and cookies and fairs and potluck dinners, and everybody loved grandma. And now I live on a corner where there's a park across the street, and I see people my age and older, skeletal, running, jogging, exercising, and all year, even in the winter with spandex on. And they're out there, red-faced. They're all around me, coming down the escarpment, down the street, early in the morning, 5, 6, as soon as the sun's up, some of them before the sun's up, till late at night. So I always worked out when I was young, 3 days a week at the gym, but with me, it was like a social outing. Get out of the house, done the housework, meet my friends, go to the gym. It wasn't about being obsessed about my weight. I in my mind, I thought I am who I am. I'm the boxy fat one. Didn't bother me. You don't say those things to a woman like, maybe you should work out. I'll challenge you to 100 days. You should get fit. So I'm hearing my mother voice saying you're fat and you can only model snowshoes. So anyways, that's my thought for today, because this isn't just an exercise workout, it's a blog. So you've got my opinion today. Be blessed, get fit anyhow you see within reason, without obsession.